Fresh back from a family weekend at a cottage, Afiya Francisco has some awesome tips on how to pack and prep for your next family outing. Good morning.
Good morning, Annette. Nice to
So
see you.
good to see you. How was your trip?
Oh, it was great. Thanks so much for asking. You know what it is with your family and this kiddos, and we're actually all able to be together. It was fantastic. Thank you so much.
Very nice, very nice. Okay, so we're starting right off the top here, even before you leave the house.
That's it, Annette, because you know what, as much fun as it was, the prep for the cottage could be laborious. You know, it's not like going to a hotel. You have to ensure you have everything or as much as possible. So, right out the gate, you may not have done all the prep you wanted to do ahead of time. That means your beauty regime. So, Chic Intuition 2-in-1 razor. I'm going to say right now, if you didn't get out there, this is the way to go. It is so fast. I love this. You can see it has that great hand feel, 4 blades to it. And of course, you do not need any shave gel because it's a 2-in-1. So it just lathers and you go. So right off the top, that's what I did the morning of, just ensured that was all taken care of. And that was a great way to do it.
And great if you've got an extended stay too, right? You don't need to pack a lot of stuff and you can shave fairly quickly because you find out at the cottage you don't always have as much hot water as you think you did.
Exactly.
Yes.
We were on a well, so we were trying to be extra cautious about our water usage.
Right. And now packing.
Yes. So you know what, Annette? You might want to take everything with you, but what you pack is really going to determine that you don't have to bring like umpteen bags. And especially if you're traveling with kids, you want to ensure that that's reduced and not taking up all the space. So I'm looking at clothes that are lightweight, that can serve double duty. So this kind of fabrics, like nice vivid patterns and colors, so that's some fun in there, but they're lightweight materials that can easily be hand washed, or they dry quickly if I choose to use them as a bathing suit cover up. They're airy, they're comfortable, because that's what you want to be at the cottage. So it's all these things that can be mixed and matched. What I do the night before is I just kind of lay it all out. I see how everything can work with one another, and that just reduces the amount of individual pieces I need to bring.
And remember that, you know, if stuff gets dirty, it's okay like that, right?
Yes, and if it gets wrinkled in that, like these are the fabrics you want to get. So if it
Yeah.
has a little wrinkle to it, that's okay. It looks great. That's the materials I'm going for. I'm looking for my linens, my breathable cottons, that kind of stuff. So
Right,
absolutely.
because you only have so much room in the trunk.
That's it. So, you know, I am known to pack the trunk chock-a-block, and you'll see it here, but it's in a strategic way because the more you pack, the more you have to unpack and then repack again. So you want to ensure that you're only bringing the essentials with you because it's just more work when you take everything. Particularly, you know, if you think like, oh, I have the kids, I should bring the pack and play, I should bring this toy. You know what? Edit it down to the essentials because fortunately, even most places when you're at the cottage, things are accessible. So if you really are in a pinch, you can get your hands on it. So don't pack things in a either maybe in case scenario. Oh, it might hail. Well, maybe it will, but it likely won't. So you don't have to pack for every possible scenario. Take what you know you're going to need, a couple warm clothes, a few small activities, ensure you know what the cottage is providing, and then just reduce what you actually bring with you.
Okay, and prepare for mosquitoes.
Yeah, because you know what? I love the cottage, but there's nothing worse than that, like, bzz, like in your ear. And when they actually do get you, which my son and I, they seem to, there's always people in the group that they love, particularly. That's me, that's my son. So just ensure that you have some things that you can help ward them away. So, of course, that's your citronella candles. I'm also thinking about citronella oil, which can be diffused, putting on yourself as well. And exactly. You can see it right there. And then when you do get bug spray, I would say take a look out and maybe get the deep free versions just because we've been hearing more and more about it. You might just want to ensure that you're getting something that doesn't necessarily harm you while it's meant to protect you from the mosquitoes.
Okay, and then you need to protect yourself too from those bumps and scrapes that can happen at the cottage.
Yeah. So despite your best efforts, you're likely going to get at least a mosquito bite. And something that was really unique that my sister introduced me to was she put a little bit of lavender oil on the actual bite. You can see my niece doing this here. And I don't know if it's the like heat or like the almost spiciness of the peppermint that distracts from the bite feeling. So that was a really nice one. Lavender's a great one if you get a little bit too much sun to just put it on there, add to little bumps and scrapes. So just to have a natural apothecary for minor ailments was a really nice thing that she introduced me to.
Okay, and the number one rule, have fun.
Yeah, that's it. And that, you know, it doesn't have to be a big deal and it can be such simple pleasures. We came across these inflatable stand-up paddle boards. which the kids and we all just loved so much. We had so much fun. They jumped off them, they actually paddled off them, and it provided literally hours and hours of entertainment. I also have an inflatable kayak. So these things are things that, because I am in the city, we don't have a ton of storage space. We don't have the regular ones, but the
Right.
inflatable ones worked so well that I highly recommend it. And it was just a lot of fun.
Okay, well, thanks for sharing your cottage time vacation with us. We'll get more links up on our website
Yeah.
at chch.com. Great to see you again.
Thanks so much, Annette.